You're...
Welcome back to MBU Reacts, and today we have Tree over here. And of course we have myself, Sasha, aka Lemon Sasha. Glaze me, glaze me, glaze me. Thank you. What do we have today, Tree?
Today we got how the Clover boys are secretly winning. This is an ayebando video. You know we rock with ayebando over here because he always got some good videos when it comes to certain creators or certain situations. He do his homework and he give you good facts.
Yes, for sure. So let's see what he's talking about in the Clover boys, because they are low-key winning, to be honest. So but before we start the video, y'all know what to do. Make sure you watch the full video all the way to the end, please and thank you. But most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. We're trying to get our silver play button. Okay, it's a lot of returning viewers that are not subscribed, so if y'all can go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick, we'll really appreciate it. And for all the subscribers already been here, y'all know that we love and appreciate y'all. And for the new ones, welcome.
Yes, let's get into it.
So over the past few years, it's obvious that Cenat has arguably become the best streamer of all time. We've seen him do numerous things throughout his career that would make it reasonable to give him this title, such as all of these big events, and of course becoming the most subscribed streamer in Twitch history, surpassing well over 1 million subscribers. But even though everyone gives Kai his credit and his flowers for everything he's accomplished thus far, I still don't think that Kai gets enough credit for one of the biggest risks he's taken so far in his career that's actually been starting to pay off.
Jumping to college was a big risk for me, and then I'll probably say buying my friends a house. So like I bought them a house and trusting them, seeing that potential, and let them all live together so we can grind, stream, do what they got to do in the house. And that was a risk because, like, you know, when you put some of your friends in a position and they don't show up, like, it just be like, damn, you feel me? Or you invest time, energy, money into it, like, damn, but they've been doing well. So.
But what exactly is this risk? How did it pay off? And how did Kai bring it all together? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the channel.
It's not at 6K no more.
And while you're at it, don't forget
like
to click
15 now.
First link down below.
Might be 20.
To join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Okay, so to start,
while he took the break, go ahead and hit our subscribe button. Hit the post notification bell too, and like this video. Help us get to 100K.
Yes. Trying to come full time on YouTube, y'all.
Facts.
Enough about Kai and his journey. We've mentioned it a lot already on the channel. So today we're shifting our focus onto the group that he helped orchestrate, featuring his friends both new and old from all walks of the world, that today became known as the Clover boys.
He at 22K now.
As I said, this was just a group consisting of his friends. It included people that he's been cool with since his high school and college days, such as Tylil, Punga, and Dez. And then there's also people who he met along the way, such as Ray, who was literally just a random stream sniper that left a very good impression on Kai while being in Japan.
Yo! What's good, bro? This is my dream. It's a dream? Yeah! My boy!
My boy!
Kai! Yeah!
Me and Green reacted to that video.
I remember.
Got this!
Got it!
Yeah! Got this! Oh my God! I love you, bro. You cool, bro.
Then there's Rakai, a young creator who really looked up to Kai throughout his career and at one point even considered himself Cenat's son, which eventually ended up catching Kai's attention, and the rest was history. And then lastly, you have Reggie, also known as Lil Rodney's son, who has been popular on the internet for a while now, and once he sparked up his streaming career, he too will also catch Kai's attention.
Like the next person that I think is really gonna go crazy, I'm not gonna lie, bro, is Lil Rodney's son. I call him Lil Rodney's son, but if you know who I'm talking about, bro, I ain't gonna lie, his time is coming. I'm saying it now, champ. His time is on the way. I'm telling you, bro, that nigga funny as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He is funny as hell.
So after becoming good friends with all of these people and seeing their potential, this will lead to Kai taking the biggest risk of his career back in March of 2025, where he would officially announce to the world that he had bought a house for all of his friends. And once this all got announced, it was clear that this was going to be a very life-changing opportunity for everyone involved. Now this house literally started off with a bang, because not only did they start with a firework war with the entire AMP, but they were also pulling thousands of viewers. Some of them even cracked 100,000 concurrent viewers at the time, hitting all of their peak viewerships, which even had some people thinking that they were view bodied.
This guy might be the GOAT. Like it. He's just doing it better. 1K, next day 800, next day 8K, next day 60K. That's the GOAT. I mean, then they have 20, 20, 20, 30, 20. That's the absolute GOAT of streaming. I mean, we've been doing it all wrong for like a whole decade. We're fucking stupid. They're all view botters.
Nah, he is funny though.
Like
the Rodney
1K and 20K
I wasn't paying attention. I was responding to a
I've
comment.
been here before. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, it's just fucking bought up the wazoo.
Now, the
SQC
success
be
for the
hating,
Clover
bro.
Boys didn't necessarily die out at all.
I ain't gonna lie to you. XQC come off as a big ass hater, bro. Every time I see something about him, he hating on somebody.
I don't know who he is.
That's just
Yeah.
he a streamer.
Oh, okay.
He used to be one of the biggest streamers. Now he just be on that bitch. Seem like he be hating.
Nah, but forget what he talking about. I like Reggie. He's funny. He reminds me like of the class clown that comes to school and just, you know, being himself and enjoys being himself.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, and I love it, to be honest. So I like Reggie though.
XQC be hating, bro.
But after a very successful first few weeks, the Clover Boys would begin running into some problems with some neighbors within the neighborhood that they lived in. And it was also just a lot of problems going on with the house as well, probably stemming from the firework troubles. So that led to things starting to slow up a little bit for the Clover Boys as a group, which led to a lot of fans and people on the internet trying to downplay them and call them lazy and things like that. But I'm here to tell you that it's quite literally the opposite. You see, all of them is secretly winning in their own way, whether that's on the camera or off of the camera. You see, content creation in general isn't for everyone, and I truly think some of these members never had their sights set on being a streamer or a YouTuber or anything like that, which is why it may seem like they aren't taking the full advantage of their opportunity. Like, there's it Punga for
Nah, he not wrong though. During Mafiathon 3 though, they was dropping the ball. They did seem like they got a little too comfortable. And even Kai said something about it. So if Kai said something, it's true.
Yeah. No, they was a little bit too comfortable.
After a while.
Yeah. So I get some of them did have things going on, like, you know, health-wise and stuff like that, or they was injured or whatever the case may be, which I get it. You know, I totally get it. You know, but at the same time, before you had your incidents or whatever the case may be, y'all should have been locked in up until then, and then, okay, take a couple days, do what you got to do to recover, then get right back to it. Just saying. But that's just my opinion, though.
Now, they did seem like they was getting a little too comfortable, because Kai even said it.
No, especially, and I'm going to say this, and y'all can say what y'all want, I don't care. Again, this is my opinion. Ray was definitely extremely lazy this Mafiathon.
Well, granted, he actually wasn't being lazy, to be honest. If they show him behind the scene, he was getting his clothing brand ready. But
right.
As far as him helping Kai out with whatever was going on, he was not being around, and Kai had to say something to him.
Like that's what I meant. All you doing
is sleeping. Is you cool? Like,
right.
If you don't want to do this, I can have somebody else from Streamer U that wants to do this take your place. So he had to say that. But as far whole time, he probably was being lazy, but he wasn't being lazy at the same time because he was getting his clothing brand ready.
Which I get that. You know what I'm saying? I know that you got your own stuff that you want to work on, or that you are working on as well. But at the same time, Kai brought you in because he knows you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This isn't your first rodeo at the end of the day, so you knew what Kai was expectation was from you. So I just didn't like that about Ray, to be honest with you. Again, I knew that he had other stuff going on, you know, with his own, you know, stuff that he wanted to launch, but at the same time, you knew what you was doing at the end of the day, you know?
Example, right? In the content space, they never really saw any crazy amounts of success with their own personal platforms. They really just built their following and everything just solely off of being involved in other people's streams, which is fine because that works out well for the both of them. Well, besides when the chat isn't mad at Dez for crashing out, but it's definitely fair to say that the two of them never really put their all into creating their own content, and even after they decided to create a Twitch channel together, they still didn't really give it their all. But that doesn't mean that they aren't working hard or they're lazy or they're not successful in other aspects of life, because as many of us probably know, Dez has a whole music career that he's pursuing, and that's actually going well for him. A lot of his songs all do hundreds of thousands of views, if not more, and most people don't even know that him and Punga opened up their own dispensary. I think it's located in New York, which is definitely a big accomplishment.
I told you that.
For anyone going
I don't
into
remember
any
that,
type of
but
business.
shit,
It's
I guess
definitely
you
something to be
must
proud
have.
of, and that's something that a lot
That's
of
what's
people
up.
don't really acknowledge or kind of take for granted, and that leads to people calling them things like lazy or whatever the case may be. But in reality, the two that people deem the laziest in the group are actually putting in a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yo, can we get some management or something, bro? Let the manager in here. Can we get a what? Going on? Off-white, Fendi? Fire these niggas. Get off me. Get the fuck off me. I own the spot.
Now next we have Tylil, who happens to be one of my favorite members of the Clover Boys, just because he seems to be like a very genuine person. Sometimes, yeah, sure, obviously.
Sometimes he could be extra. Look at that. Like, that's a grown man. Why are you doing that?
Most out of all of his opportunities.
Right.
Now, honestly, I really don't know what Tylil was doing before creating content and things like that, but he seems to have had some motion on the internet for a while now. I've seen a lot of like older videos and clips of him just being around various rappers and things like that, so it's clear that he's always had a name for himself. But once he actually started creating content and taking it seriously, he would definitely become one of the biggest members within the group. You see, he did various big collab streams with people from everywhere, big artists, rappers, everything you can think of. Really, his only problem is the same problem that most of the Clover Boys have, which is consistency issues. Sometimes he'll take an extended break or he'll disappear for a while, leave the house, and no one really knows what's going on with him. And while he doesn't get as much hate online as like Dez or Punga, he definitely does receive some backlash whenever things like this occur. But it does seem like he's another person who's always working behind the scenes, because it was recently revealed that he signed to Nike, which is one of the largest, if not the largest, sportswear companies.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did, and then plus,
and then we reacted to his video with Ja. Was supposed to be with Ja.
Online creating skits and content for years now, and he's always had a bit of a buzz on social media, whether you knew his name or not.
Real quick, yeah. Why niggas keep talking about you going around talking about my father and shit?
You Lil Rodney's son?
Yes, I'm Lil Rodney's son.
You talking about Rodney
with the fat ass butt?
Yo, why is you playing me, yo?
My fault, OG.
No, ain't no my fault. Ain't your pockets, yo.
For what? That's my shit, bro. That's when we first found out about this nigga years ago, man. Like, we always say that. If Sasha can vouch for it, me, Quay, and Green always say that shit just because, nigga, just randomly, bro.
But I knew Reggie before like that video went viral, but I didn't know who he was. I just would see his clips. I'm like, oh my goodness, this dude is funny or whatever, when like he would go like back and forth with his mom or whatever. And then I didn't know that he was still doing, you know,
skits and content and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing that stuff until obviously he came into the picture. He did what's it called, this, you know,
Batman Robin's stream.
Yeah, with Kai. I didn't know that was the same person. I had no idea. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I knew about him already. I just didn't know this was the same person. So yeah.
Nah, yeah.
But he is funny though. He is funny. If y'all ain't never seen his older clips when he first started doing stuff, y'all need to check that out because he is fucking hilarious.
His streaming career. He quickly caught Kai's attention, and Kai saw the potential that he had as a streamer, which led to him having the opportunity to play Robin within Kai's Batman series. And since then, he's been a great addition to the squad. Obviously, he's had some issues with drama and beefing with other creators, but for the most part, he's definitely been grinding. And just like some of the other members, the only problem he's really had as far as like consistency issues, I have seen some people complaining about like the quality of his content, just because like Reggie's a streamer who just be chilling most of the time. Like, he'll go live, he'll smoke and just vibe with his chat, he'll just chill, which in today's era of the internet, many people don't really like because they want to see the craziest IRL collab live stream content.
That's not his content.
Yeah. Years. And that's not really the type of streamer that Reggie is. But behind the scenes, or maybe this one is like a little bit more public, so not so behind the scenes, but I think everyone kind of knows that Reggie has another career that he's been chasing, whether he's taking it seriously or not. If you're familiar with his content, you know that Reggie has always been like freestyling and things like that on stream. And after a few of those went viral, he kind of changed his content up into like inviting rappers and things like that on stream, and they began making some full songs together. And so far, that's been working out great for him because now he even has a hit song with the popular artist Hurricane Wisdom. The two of them have a song together called On Stream, which they literally created on stream, and that has over 4.4 million views on YouTube, which has led to Reggie even doing some shows as well.
That's when they got back from Mafia Gone.
Now, all of that success didn't end there for the Clover Boys because we still have two more creators to discuss who are probably two of the more popular members of the group. And first, we're going to kick this thing off with talking about Ray. Now, we all know Ray Asian Boy was just a random kid from Taiwan 2 years ago, and that all changed after meeting Kai while he was doing an IRL stream in Japan. And once these two interacted that day, Ray's life literally changed completely overnight. He quickly started up his entire content career, and Kai later flew him out to America as well, where they would create more content and go more viral. And during this time, he would only build his reputation up, becoming a very fan favorite. Almost everyone on the internet loved Ray. It was nothing that he could do wrong. He literally hit 1 million followers on Twitch super quickly, and he could hardly speak English at the time, and everything was just really working out well for Ray. But unfortunately, he had to be back and forth between Taiwan and America because, for one, he had to finish school, and once he graduated, that's when the stays in America started becoming a little more extended. But eventually he had to get a visa so he could permanently stay here, and that's what led to him being extremely inconsistent, almost seemingly vanishing for a few months. And during that time, people was coming up with all types of think pieces saying, oh, he went to the army, he had to do his military service, things like that. But it was later revealed that this hiatus was really just him getting all of the legalities straightened out so he can move to America. And since then, Ray has definitely been someone who's grinded, he's taken full advantage of this opportunity. And of course, that's both on and off camera, because not only has he become one of the biggest streamers in the world, but it was also just recently announced that Ray has signed to Adidas, which again is one of the largest sportswear companies in the world. And he even just launched his own brand named Rui or Ryui. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But that's also his own personal clothing brand, and that sold out within seconds, which is of course great for Ray and everyone else involved.
Because I looked into getting me a fit.
Me too. And it says sold out.
You got a 500K a month bag with Adidas. Stop playing with me. Rich ass. Nah. You don't need that 500. Nah. I need. You don't need that.
I need.
You know what I mean? I got some money, but I'm still grinding though. I still for me. You are grinding. I love money, bro. Who don't like money? Everybody love money.
Who don't love money?
Right.
Yes, sir, Rage.
And now lastly, we're going to talk about Rakai. Now, Rakai is the youngest out of the entire group, and while he does have his questionable moments, it's clear that he's the one who wanted this all to work out from day one. And literally from the day that Kai gave him this opportunity, he consistently performed.
Even shot my cameraman.
Went viral,
you good, man?
You good, man? Whether it was his popular emo that the whole world is hitting right now.
Push the shit out of him.
Since this whole Clover Boys house happened, Rakai has literally just made the most of it. It's definitely just been great to see. He's making songs and everything. Literally, it seems like he's just a walking million view because everything he's been doing is going viral, and he's never had any real problems with his consistency. He's always going live. He's always had good content, good collabs, things like that, and he's definitely becoming one of the most coveted members of this entire group. Even recently, as we all know, the third and final Mafia-thon just concluded, which was obviously a masterpiece. Kai hit 1 million views. All the Clover Boys and his family was there to celebrate with him. And at the end of this entire thing, he gave each of the Clover Boys a gift, which was Clover chains. And I think he gave Toda a watch because Toda isn't an official member of the Clover
he official
Boys.
now.
But it was clear that Kai was just proud of his friend.
He said
sticking with him and
the nigga clearly, Kai literally said, "You officially Clover. I'm gonna get you a chain, but for right now, we're gonna get you a watch."
You're right. Oh my gosh. Y'all, forgive me. You are right.
His house, which is why he probably rewarded them with these chains.
Open your shit.
I come from the Marcus. Oh my god.
Suck dick! Suck my dick! Suck
I know Dez been talking about that damn chain forever.
all year.
We got
That's been waiting for.
And after all of that ended, Kai went on his extended break, and a lot of people have been giving the Mafia Boys a lot of hate online because they took a break as well.
They should have. They did a full month with him.
Right.
Or whatever, when they were literally there the entire time. So I don't really understand that logic, but I do agree that maybe they shouldn't be taking as long of a break as Kai. But even with all of these members taking their little vacation, Rakai was the first one back streaming, and when he returned, that's literally when he did the whole emote thing with Max and went viral all over social media. But at the end of the day, while all of them may have their issues with being inconsistent, I personally think it's unfair to call them lazy because they're all winning in their own ways. Whether it's signing to these big brands, making their own clothing brands, or maybe some of them are just very consistent with streaming, all of them are certainly winning in their own way. So before you think they're nothing more than Kai's friends who are just living off of his famous success, just do a little bit of research and understand what they all have going on.
Right.
And maybe you'll have a change of heart, but that's just my personal opinion. And as you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So with all of that being said, be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think of this entire situation? Were you familiar with everything that the Clover Boys had going on outside of streaming? Who's your favorite member of the Clover Boys? Or let me know if any of this information changed your opinion on any member of the Clover Boys in general. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 25K. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
I had no idea that Dez and Punga opened their own dispensary.
I told you that.
I don't remember. I honestly, I kid you not, that one I really don't remember you telling
And
me
I
that.
sent you a whole TikTok. They had a clip when they had brought Reggie in there.
I probably missed that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Probably. That was a while ago. That's back when I was dead ass sending you a lot of shit damn near every day.
Right. Well, we do talk through text a lot and send a lot of stuff like that. Anyways, but yeah, I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. To be honest with you, but everybody else, I knew that they had something going on. So, but my favorite out of the group is Tota and Tylo. That's who my favorite is. So, what about you?
I don't think I got a favorite member, to be honest.
Really?
Well, I fucked with Reggie, but that's because I fucked with Reggie before he came with
Oh
me.
yeah, and Reggie too. I don't know why I forgot about Reggie, but yeah, them three right there.
Reggie and Ray, I fuck with the most though.
No, but I love Tota though. Like, I just love Tota. He's so funny.
Or Tota just came, so if I gotta go out of the original ones, I'm going Ray and Reggie.
If we keeping it original for right now, I'm gonna do Tylil and Reggie. So, and then Ray too. So, but yeah.
Yeah, you made it this far, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so anytime we drop a video. Check out that ayebando playlist. Check out all the Clover playlists. Check out all our other playlists too, because we don't just react to ayebando. We don't just react to the Clover Boys. We react to a ton of other content. So go to the playlist and scroll and see what we got for you.
Yes. You made it this far in the video. Drop down a Clover emoji so we know that you watched the full video. Thank you for watching the full video. We really, really, really appreciate it. Also, like the video. But most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. We're trying to get our silver play button. We're trying to upgrade this office. Trying to come full time on YouTube. Trying to get in the streamer you when that happens. We trying to do a lot of things, okay? We locked in. I need y'all to lock in as well. Please hit that subscribe button.
In fact, this Sasha AK.
Little Sasha.
I'm Tree. This MB Reacts, and y'all have a good one.
Bye, losers.